Welcome everybody. In this video, we're going to take a look at the Enjin Coin full technical analysis, whether you're in the money or out of the money, including break-even analysis and everything you need to know about Enjin Coin. What's up, YouTube community? Welcome to Invest Desk. This is your #1 channel for cryptocurrency investing, daily news, forecasts, updates. My name is Syed, and we are going to take a look at the Enjin Coin. First things first, of course, let's get the record straight. I'm not a financial advisor, so everything that happens here, of course, you assume risks when you invest in cryptocurrency. But I've been at it for many years. I have a degree in finance and, of course, a PhD, and I'm here to share my knowledge and expertise that I've gained. All right, so with that out of the way, let's dive deeper into Enjin Coin. Here is the token summary that you see. The hodlers making money at current price are about 94% are in, 6% are neutral, and 0% are out. The concentration by large holders is 67% for Enjin Coin. So you want to keep that in mind. Price concentration, or price correlation rather, with Bitcoin is about 0.69. The hodlers composition by time held is 33% 1 year plus, 43% 1 to 12 months, and then of course 24% less than 1 month. And of course also provides you with the transactions greater than 100K, Telegram, transaction demographics, total exchanges inflows, and of course total exchanges outflows. So at this point, the signals indicate that it's mostly bearish, and of course the on-chain signals, then exchange signals. So let's dive deeper into Enjin Coin to learn more. If I click on the dive deeper, you will notice currently it's trading at 2.67, and it's up about a little less than 8%. But here is the global in or out of the money. So the green dots, of course, represents that you're in the money, and the current price is $2.67 as of today. And then of course the neutral is gray, and then of course if there's any red, you'll be out of the money. And you'll notice that all of anyone who's invested in Enjin Coin so far is in the money. That's awesome, right? So 82,000 addresses are in the money. That's about 93% of investors investing in Enjin Coin are in the money. That's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. So here's to decide whether you're in the money or you're out of the money. And because 67%, as we looked at earlier, are large holders of Enjin Coin, that kind of makes sense, right? Because they bought it way earlier. Let's scroll down. In or out of the money around the price. Here's where you'll see that the green represents, of course, in, the neutral is gray, and then of course red is out of the money. So if you bought at $2.67 and above, you'll be out of the money, and of course anything below is in the money. And here are the addresses that you see. 3.74K addresses are in the money. That's about 97%. So extremely high percentage of individuals, investors in this crypto coin, Enjin Coin, are in the money. And here's the historical in out of the money that you see. The break-even price is, of course, profits are in the green and the losses are on the red. And you'll notice people have profited quite a bit. That's about 92.28% individuals have actually profited with Enjin Coin. Historical break-even price, of course, number of large transactions and large transactions volume. And here you'll notice that the transactions have been pretty steady, except only recent. Starting back in February and March, there were large transactions, right? The price really went up. Next, we have the price itself. It's been holding steady, and only in January, the Enjin price went up to $2.62, whereas back in December, it was only 12 cents. So just a month or so, the price went from about 10 or 12 cents all the way up to $2.62. So that's only a couple of months, 3 months. All right. And then, of course, the volatility correlation to BTC, the daily active addresses that you see here on the chart. The green represents the active addresses. The blues are the new addresses, right? New purchases. The orange are the zero balance. And of course, here's the price for Enjin Coin. The total addresses are also seen here. Total addresses with balance are in green. That's about 87.58K addresses in total, and of course with zero balance. Let's scroll down a little bit more. Active address ratio is also listed. The blue represents the active address ratios, which is about 30-day average is about 2.69%, with a 30-day high of 6.52 and 30-day low of only 1.12%. Number of transactions depends all that you see here. You can of course filter it out to 7 days. So if you want to look at 7-day, you'll notice the number of transactions for a 7-day period. And of course, the entire weekly timeline is displayed. Transaction value in US dollars. 7-day average is about 172.2 million. East-West, simply the blues are in East, the greens are in West, and of course the orange are the transactions. So the East weighted average is a little about 51% or so, the West is 48%, and of course the location predominance is global. Then we have the average token is held, the time that the token is held is about 7.9 months. So the average token is held for about 8 months. That's the average for you to buy and hold Enjin Coin. And of course there are other indicators. And here's a really interesting indicator. That's the ownership and the investors. So look at the whales for Enjin Coin. There are about 15 whales, and the concentration of Enjin Coin among these whales is 49.18%. That's roughly around 50% of Enjin Coin is owned by whales, right? For example, the dark green circles represents high activity addresses among these whales, and the light green represents low activity addresses. So for example, this particular whale that holds about 3.49, or let's check this out, 3.54% of Enjin Coin. The balance is $32.38 million. Or rather, I'm sorry, the balance in the United States dollars is 84.69 million. That's not too bad. So $84 million in Enjin Coin belongs to this particular whale address. Similarly, the highest seems to be this particular whale with low activity addresses, $261 million, almost 11%, right? So the Enjin Coin, of course, the ratio is highly concentrated on the whales. And on the right side, the blues are the investors. Of course, same thing. The dark blue are the high activity addresses, and the light blue are low activity addresses. And this shows you that people are holding it for a longer period of time. So they buy Enjin Coin and they hold it. And we saw above that the average time to hold Enjin Coin is about 7 to 8 months. So number of investors are about 71, and they hold about 18.12%. That's the investors' concentration. And this gives you a nice idea, right? Nice indicator if you are to invest in Enjin Coin or not. Of course, these are great pieces of data, information, so that you can make informed decisions for yourself. Here's the concentration. The blue are the investors, the green are the whales. So almost 50% are the whales, guys. And that's really, really similar scenario as of Dogecoin, right? Remember? The only concern about Dogecoin, for example, is the fact that 28% or so belongs to whales, right? So look at this Enjin Coin. 50% also belongs to whales. So if these whales sell, of course, the price is going to be affected. Similarly, the retail volume is in the orange, which is about 32.7%. And of course, the blue is 18.12% for the investors. Ownership time held over time since back in March 2020 all the way to this current month, which is March 2021. The hodlers are the blue bars that you see. The cruisers are the red. And then, of course, the traders are the orange. And you will notice it's pretty much been steady because people typically have been hodlers, right? They want to hold it for about 7 months, 8 months to a 1 year plus, right? That's the average. So on the bottom here, you'll see 28.8K addresses are hodlers for Enjin Coin. And of course, cruisers are 37.69K addresses. And then traders are 21.1K addresses. And roughly in percentages, that's about 32% belongs to hodlers, 43% goes to cruisers, and about 24% goes to the traders. Here are the hodlers 1 year plus, and we've seen a little bit upswing in hodlers for Enjin Coin for last month, February, and of course for March. All right, same thing with cruisers and of course traders as well. Here are the all-time highs, or the highers and the lowers. That's about 4.76% for the ATH total addresses, and ATL total addresses are 3.76%. Here are the exchanges, the on-chain flows, and of course inflow transaction count. You can also take a look at that. Outflow volume, outflow transaction count. And I like to go down to, let's see, here's the order books. But I want to talk about, of course, the socials as well for Enjin Coin. And these are the social sentiment analysis. For example, Telegram sentiment, there are 14 messages, 7-day positive, 7-day neutral are 44 messages, and 7-day negative is only 1 message. Same thing with Twitter sentiment. Positive is in the green, neutral is gray, negative is red, which is barely negative, right? So everything is positive for Enjin Coin. GitHub is basically the development behind Enjin Coin, and we'll see that the blues are the commits, right? And the green, the stars, and of course open issues. All right, the search trends, of course, are also with the price and the Enjin Coin, and of course the current date. All right, let's go down to a couple of last ones here. The volume is steadily increasing. You'll notice as of right now on Binance, 352.64 million, that's about 90% volume is on Binance, and then we have Delta Exchange and then FTX derivatives. Here's the open interest, the turnover ratio, and of course the bases for Binance, Delta Exchange, and FTX derivative. The volume rank, of course, Binance seems to be the largest exchange where Enjin Coin is happening. All right. So this is really what the Enjin Coin is all about. I wanted to give you a full run through from top to bottom for Enjin Coin, covering most of these indicators so you can make an informed decision whether you like to get into Enjin Coin at this point in time or have a long position or whatever it is that you want to do. If you're willing to buy and then wait, of course, HODL, that's fine too. Now you know pretty much a run through, so I want to make this short and sweet so that you have a better understanding of Enjin Coin. Let me know if you have any questions, comment down below. If there's a coin that you want me to cover, I'll be happy to do so. And of course, subscribe to this channel. This is your #1 channel for cryptocurrency investing, forecast, news, updates, and smash that like button and the bell notification so you get notified every single time, because I stream every single day, and of course with daily update videos. So I hope you guys liked it. If you did, let me know. And with this, I will see you in the next video.